Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have some very special guests in the studio. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure to do so. This is a new series called The Power of Collaboration. So today is a very special day because I have these amazing people that actually met through BNI, Business Network International. And that's a really great place where we give each other business and we support each other. And most importantly, we are a connection to help somebody else. Many times I go to this meeting and I think, who am I going to meet today that can benefit one of my friends? Because that's literally, if you go with that attitude of giving, I don't know what you think, but when you go with that attitude of giving, you receive so much more. So today, I'm here with a special guest, and then I also have Sean with me, my husband. I decided, why not invite him?
Hey, why not?
If I have another couple, I'm sure he's going to have some questions about how they work together. So welcome to our studio.
Well, thanks for having us,
Yeah,
Blanca.
thank you.
Why don't we tell my friends who you are?
Well, I'm Joe Bonfe with Bonfe Exteriors, and we do roofing, siding, gutters, windows, pretty much anything in the outside envelope of your home. We specialize in insurance claims, so when a storm comes through or if we have issues with a tree falling on it, we definitely come to the rescue in that area. So.
And this beautiful lady is?
It's my lovely wife, Kristina. She is my partner and she is my wife. We do business together in Bonfe Exteriors, and she does all the things I'm not very good at. So.
Isn't that how it works?
Yeah.
And that's why I invited Sean to this meeting interview, so that you guys could see who does the other half of the stuff that I'm not good at. So tell me a little bit about your history. How did you guys start the company and working together?
Well, for me, it started with my dad. 6 years ago, we started a home building company, and we just have been doing that, and we were growing the business. We started doing a lot of exterior jobs because my dad's previous job was to sell roof siding and gutters and windows for a different company. And so we decided to do it together. His background is general construction, so he's a general contractor. We started building homes, and then all these roofing, siding jobs started coming up. We decided, why not start another company? So we did that, and that started in 2020. And so we had two companies and just kind of were growing those during the past few years. And it came to a point where I couldn't handle both.
Yep.
And so I decided to remove myself from the building company and transition only into the exterior side. So me and my dad decided to take our own lane, and I decided to bring on my lovely wife here because she's good at the marketing and the design and the customer service parts that I felt like I was not doing so well in, like getting the reviews that we all need, especially on Google. So yeah, that's why I brought her on this year. And her history, she has a lot of entrepreneurial businesses, and she just has that spirit. And I just thought we'd be better off working together because she's helping me anyways.
Yes.
So.
Can I say something on that point?
Sure.
Because, of course, well, throughout the years before real estate, I did Geek Squad, where we pre-wired brand new homes, and I saw this a lot where people were like, okay, so how do I do this room, or how do I do this remodel? And the contractor was there, and he's like, tell me what you want. Tell me the color.
Yeah.
And the people are like, well, what do you think? And the guy's like, don't ask me. I just put the color on. And so bringing the touch of a woman and an artist or a designer is like the most beneficial thing, because we probably have the how-to, but then they have the magic touch.
Yep.
Because so I've just seen it a million times, and I've watched it, and I'm just like, not the greatest service if you just say, I know how to do the wall, that's it.
Yeah.
But then, yeah.
You know how to build a home, they make it a home.
Yeah, right?
So what do you think, Kristina? How is it working with your husband?
It's wonderful. I love the opportunity. It's a dream to wake up and you're right next to your business partner, and we've just we align so well with our giftings, and it's just been a really growing experience. And it's about picking your battles too. we follow a book called Traction, which has helped us kind of divvy out those roles, and it really has helped.
We need that.
Do you do that?
Book.
Do you do that?
Still, of course.
It is wonderful. So our roles are really carved out, and we know who's responsible for what, and so there isn't this miscommunication happening because you're like, oh, that's actually my role. I got that, and we have from the beginning of our relationship, we've always had a really strong trust, and I think that's also what makes us really successful too, is that we have that trust there, and that we're going to get the job done, and we're going to do it to our best.
Yes. So what was your background? What's your background like when you came to the company? What were you doing before?
So before this, I have no experience with roofing whatsoever, but I am one who can learn, and those things are easy to learn. It's the soft skills, that are already there. I did personal training.
Oh.
Yep, and I did murals. And I did specialty cakes actually for a
Wow.
while. And then I got my nursing degree, and I was a nurse at the Emily program, and focuses on eating disorders. And so that was really gratifying work. And so purpose has always been really important to me. And so that is really what we're breathing into this company, is to set it apart from other construction companies. This company has a pulse. And charity is something that we're very passionate about. It's something that's not in the background. It's not a tax write-off. It's actually in the forefront of our business. It's the driver for our success. And it's to help other women who have overcome eating disorders, who are stuck in addiction, and helping them to get out of that cycle so they can go on to live purpose-driven lives as well.
And I love that you have that nursing background, because it says so much about your character. It's caring, it's serving, it's giving.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't need to know anything about roofing construction. That's what he needs to know.
Yeah.
And people don't need both of you to know about construction. If you have one that takes care of the work, the actual hands-on work, and having somebody that actually is in the background or on the side, I guess not background, but on the side, supporting that and bringing the heartbeat to the company. I love that. And then you have a baby.
Mm-hmm.
How old is your baby?
5 months.
5 months. What were we doing when we had a 5-month-old baby? Remember?
I can't even remember.
We have 3 kids, and our kids are now 14, 18, and 22.
Wow.
So it seems like so long ago
Oh.
that we had babies. But I actually started the real estate 16 and a half years ago. So I had 2 little kids, and I had a baby, like coming in, like newborn. So I can totally see like how it is,
Yeah.
So that, and you have help with the baby, and
Mm-hmm.
grandparents are in town and everything. That's so great.
We definitely have a blessing in that. Like, our parents will take 3 days a week during the
To
work
help.
week to help babysit.
And
we
clean the
have-
house.
Yeah, they filled the gaps there definitely, and we bring her to daycare twice a week, so we got our work week figured out.
That's so
And
great.
then we have a blessing of friends that help us when we need to go on a date, or we need to go play volleyball together. It's something we like to do together, and so it's
and
just
bring some balance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
and that brings me to a very good point. Like, what would we do without our friends, without the network?
Yep.
And just going back to that point, and that's why I wanted to invite you and make sure that people knew who you were and have you as another connection. So right now, who is your ideal client? I know that it's the person that had some damage and then have roof damage, and then within the B2B, I guess, who would be a good connection for you?
As far as business to business, insurance agents definitely, realtors, because realtors, you guys are dealing with customers that need stuff fixed before closings, or need to fix stuff up to get their house ready to sell,
Yep.
put on the market. Insurance agents, because they get calls when storms come through, and like, we just want to be here to serve them. We just want to build trust with people, because without trust, like, how can you give a good referral? Like, we want to be that good referral for not just you, but for everyone we interact with. We want to have that good customer experience, and we just want to overserve if we can, like, to meet their needs. And at the same time, like she said before, like, we're a for-purpose business, so not nonprofit, not for-profit. We are here to give back with every job we do. Like she said, we like to help women, and really passionate about that. I am specifically now because I have a younger daughter, and I want her to see it, and we want to grow this legacy and bring her up to see how we can work together and how that she can grow and be successful in that.
Isn't that great? So I asked that question because I think a lot of businesses miss that important, like they miss it. Sean and I are what is it, the mantra? What would it call? Our tagline is your connection in real estate, and it took us a while to come up with that because we were like, what is it that we can identify ourselves with? And it's like, what we don't make phone calls. We don't call people and bother them or bug them to give us business. They call us, and they call us because we know somebody. And for people, real estate agents, insurance people, anyone watching this video, I want you to keep them in mind for who you know, because that's what makes us successful. That people call us because they know that they can count on us for a good relationship and someone that they can trust, bringing them into their home or take care of something important, like their roof.
And I want to say something right there because a lot of folks in your industry, and I'm sure you have stories, like you said, they go up on the roof, they damage the roof to get the claim. They're literally out-of-towners who come in because they know that a storm came through. They are not good business practicing folks. So why would you hire a random company? If you get a claim, you could work with anyone you want. So you want to choose a company that you actually that would be a local company that has a record and has good integrity. So people kind of just, when they get a quote, they don't do their due diligence and say, hey, who else could I call? So people have to remember they can do that. So it's very instrumental.
Yeah, we're a family that we've been in business. Like it started with my grandpa. My dad said he started Bonfe Auto Service, which is on West 7th in St. Paul, and then that rolled down to my uncle and his kids, and it's a family business. Same with my other uncle. He started Bonfe Plumbing, Heating and Air, and that just same thing, family business. And just my dad was like, well, I want to be in the business too, so he started his own construction company, and that's kind of how we ended up working together and passed it down. And we want to do that the same for our daughter and so forth. And definitely just building that trust, and we want to keep, like, not only if we're affecting our business, but we're affecting all the other businesses because our name's on our business.
I was gonna say, like, you have a reputation to keep.
Yes,
like,
exactly.
By having all because I've seen the signs on the highways, like one of those businesses.
Yes.
It is important. I'm sure people meet you and they're like, oh, you're one of them. So you better be one of them for good reasons.
We've done business with Bonfe
Yeah.
before we knew you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
The uncle, right?
Yep.
No, but that I think, just like us, for us, reputation is everything.
Yep.
Reputation is absolutely everything, and who you know matters. Like, I was just thinking about my neighbor who was asking for a massage therapist, like within our Facebook group, and I referred Katie to them, one of the people from our BNI group, and they became best friends. And my neighbor has never done business with us because she hasn't sold anything, a house, but she called me and she's like, thank you so much for that referral. Like, she's like my daughter now. And that means so much. So I'm so happy that you guys could come. I know also that you do technology.
Yes.
That you use technology.
We started using drones, and like Sean was saying, like, people getting up on your roof doing damage. We don't even get on the roof anymore. We fly a drone over your house. It takes pictures. It actually has a better eye than we do. I mean, technology's way more advanced now. So it scans your whole roof, and it can detect every little nook and cranny that got hit with hail. And
Yeah, but you can zoom.
Yeah, we print out a report and show them exactly what was damaged, and then we go around the house, take pictures of everything. So that when the insurance comes, the inspector, they'll already know what's damaged, and so it makes their job easier. And sometimes they'll just approve it off that because had count a numerous amount of drone inspections done, and they trust that as well. So. Yeah, that's definitely where we set ourselves apart, is we're trying to do the right thing and not put any more damage that's already up there. So
that's another plus. And I think for the way things are going in the future, I'm surprised that other companies are not doing it. So Kudos to you.
Yeah.
And what's the future for your company? Where do you see yourselves in the next 3 to 5 years?
3 to 5 years, we're probably, our goal is to have like 10 salesmen this year, and then every year bring on a sales manager, an accountant, estimator. So definitely grow exponentially every year, obviously controlled, but we're probably going to be, I don't know if you want to talk numbers, but 5x what we're doing now. But we definitely, again, we're people first. We want to have that family culture. So we want to bring on people we can be around, not just at work, but outside of work. And that's where we're really passionate, which she can speak on more of.
Yeah, and on the purpose side, one of my dreams, I overcame an eating disorder, and something that I want to give back and create a Christian eating disorder facility. Because where I went, it was always kind of a taboo topic, and so I want to create a space where that's encouraged, and so that is also on the horizon of someday opening that up because right now there's just not enough beds for people to get the help that they need, and we want to be that person who solves that problem.
And it will happen.
Definitely.
And now that you said it to the world, it will for sure happen.
Yeah.
Hold us accountable.
Yes, I'll be checking on that. No, and well, thank you so much for opening up and talking about your heart and a little bit about your processes, because I think it's important that people understand before they refer you that they don't refer you just because you're nice. They also refer you because you are going to be the best for the job, as we always say.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to close this interview, and I would like to just, if you have any specific request that you would like to put out there to our viewers, what would that be? I know you said something about you're looking for people.
Yep. Right now we're currently interviewing for sales roles. We're trying to develop that area right now. So if you can refer anyone that's looking to change careers, be part of a family culture business, and loves to have a purpose in their mission and what they do.
And fun.
Yeah, one of our values is fun, so we definitely want to bring fun into the workplace, and we do. So, you want to talk more about that?
Yeah, I think I also want to speak to what we want to do for you guys, for people who are in real estate, and something I'm in charge of design. Another thing I'm passionate about, but when we sit down with them, we ask them, are you planning on selling your home? Because that's going to influence the selections that they have. So with that, then we can, depending on what neighborhood we're in, we'd be happy to have a list of people that we can refer them out to and say, like, we know these people, we have relationships with these people, because people always feel better about
working with someone within a relationship.
Yes, with a connection. Yes. Like, I would not send my daughter anywhere to a daycare without knowing if somebody had been there and had a good experience.
Mm-hmm. Yes, so for you, any of you who are in real estate, like we said, insurance, financial advisors, you are in front of people all the time, and you want to make sure that whoever you referred will also be someone that will refer you back. So just know that these guys are willing to do that. We are very well trained to be a night to do that, to refer each other. So feel free to reach out to them. We're going to have their information on the video, so that way you can directly reach out to them. And of course, you can ask me if you can find the number, and I'll be happy to send them over. If you are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and share with any businesses out there that you know that could benefit from getting to know Kristina and Joe. And just reach out to us if you have any questions about any other industries, because that is the power of collaboration, and that's why we all are doing it for you, so that you can have all those connections around the world, not just in Minnesota.
Exactly.
Have a great week, everyone.
See ya.